watching The High Road with me, Keith Warren, brought to you by Timber Creek Outdoors. All right, if you're a deer hunter, I think you're gonna really like today's show. We're gonna be in Texas. We're gonna be at my place, the Texas Hidden Springs Ranch. We got a pile of hunters coming in. They're coming down here to kill a big deer, you doggone right. Over the years, I've become a real nut about deer management. I mean, I'm totally consumed by it. And everything that we do on the ranch is geared towards growing the biggest frame, typical whitetail deer that we can and provide them with the best nutrition available. And, you know, we talk about big frames. I mean, look at the deer. Now you got like this antler right here. You look at it and think, my gosh, that's big. And it's got some extras. Well, when you feed the nutrition that we feed, they push extras. That's just the way it is. Every one of our stands, we've got tank blinds strategically located all over the ranch, and every one of the places where we've got a tank blind, we've got a corn feeder, okay? And what that corn feeder is for is to attract deer, but it also attracts other animals. I mean, you've got squirrels and birds and, you know, sometimes turkeys and hogs. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that come in these corn feeders. But primarily, you're gonna see deer at the corn feeders. And yep, we put Reconyx cameras on those feeders just to make sure we have pictures of every deer that we can get a picture of. So the first hunter on deck, this young man is a Vietnam veteran. And I mean, he is as rough as a corn cob. He's my kind of guy. He's a hero. And he came all the way down here from Montana, all by himself. He drove all the way to the ranch from Montana by himself. And so I gotta tell you, Gary is a special guy. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but less than 1% of the people in our country have served in the military. And so those people that have served or are serving now are special people, clearly. Many times they don't get thanked, and that bothers me a lot. And so if you've served or if you're serving now, I want to tell you I'm proud of you. I appreciate you, and I respect the hell out of you for doing it, for me and for everybody else that's in our country that doesn't thank you. And so when we get guys like Gary to come down, it's like it's a special time for me just to be able to look him in the eye and say, thank you. While he's here, I mean, getting to know him is just amazing. Hear his stories, not just of his military experience, but his hunting experience around the country. And he's killed lots of deer, but he's never killed a big deer and never even hunted in Texas. So he's really looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to spending time with him down here. So the guide on Gary's hunt is my longtime friend, Bob. Bob and I go way back. Bob and I go so far back as, hey, he actually filmed the show years ago. So we go way back. Bob's a good guy, okay? And he's a great guide. He's a lot of fun, tells lots of good stories, and he knows his stuff.
Well, it's the first night I'm sitting here with Gary's from Montana. We're at Hidden Springs Ranch. It's kind of an honor being with a Vietnam veteran that fought for our country and give us the right to do what we're doing here in Texas on a beautiful fall day. So Gary and I are gonna sit tight and see what happens tonight and try to get him a nice whitetail, right, Gary?
Right on.
Thanks for your service and thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
Thanks, buddy. What's your biggest whitetail you've ever killed, Gary?
A 4-point
Montana?
Montana count, yeah.
We might see a few of those tonight.
I hope so. Or bigger.
The weather's absolutely perfect, and Gary's sitting there, and I mean, he is just chilling out and having a good time. So due to Gary's service in the military, he's a little bit challenged when it comes to his ears. He's hard of hearing, so it's gonna kind of be hard for the cameraman to have good communication with Gary.
Gary's on his 12th marriage, and
What's that?
I said Gary's on his 12th marriage and he's still going. Cut,
Yeah,
cut,
right.
cut.
Yeah. buck, big one,
Oh, I see him back in there.
right there.
Look at that frame. Both twos are split.
Yeah, they are, both of them. Deer tongue for dinner.
Mm-hmm. We have brainstem for breakfast.
Yeah.
That's about a 4-year-old, probably 4.5-year-old buck. Little kicker. Nice brows.
Yeah, that's a beautiful deer.
Yeah, he is.
Gotta wait till he turns broadside.
I want you to get ready. I want you to get comfortable. Just get on him and get ready, Gary. Only when you're ready, okay? Okay, his head's up. Take him when you're ready.
He's hit hard. He's down, I think. It's the biggest deer, biggest whitetail I've ever seen.
Well, I'm glad you made a good shot, huh?
I'm glad I did too.
I don't think he ran far. Once again, I want to thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Thanks for coming.
I think if I do come back, I'll try and bring my son. He'd have a heart attack over something like that.
So I hear the shot, and I'm expecting a text message to come through, say, "Come now!" And so I'm heading that way, and I pull up on the buggy, and I see old Gary. I'm looking at him thinking, I hope when I'm that age that I'm gonna be able to get around and hunt like Gary does. He's loving every moment of it. You know, one of the cool things about having the ranch is that we have different people from all over the world come out here and hunt. And Gary's from Montana, and first time you ever been to Texas hunting, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And you know, the cool thing about it is that we get to sharing the joy of the hunt with folks. It is about killing big deer. Don't get me wrong. Everybody wants to kill a big deer, but they want to have a big time too. So, you having a big time?
I'm having a hell of a good time.
There you go. That's what it's about right there.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here looking at him thinking, my gosh, we made a difference in that guy's life. That deer means more to him than you could ever imagine.